Good morning, Mr. Wilson. Sir, you're charged with criminal trespass. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 6 days in jail, credit for the 11 that you've done. So you've served your time basically, but you need to understand the charge will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail for any charges that you pick up. Do you understand? Is this what you want to do? You give up a lot of rights by doing this, sir. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. Or you can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you can never change this or undo this. This is what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right. How do you plead, sir?
Guilty.
I'll find you guilty, sentence you to 6 days in jail, give you credit for the 11, I'll roll your court costs. Good luck to you, sir. Thanks.
No, that's fine. I'm used to it. They always mix it up.
All right, Mr. Varela Aviles, you're charged with racing on a highway. You're facing up to up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked in agreement. They're offering you 1 year deferred adjudication. That is a type of probation that if you successfully complete it, you do not end up with a conviction on your record. But you got to understand, you give up nearly every right known to man by entering into this agreement. And if you violate this agreement, you're looking at 180 days in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
To successfully complete this agreement, you must complete a thinking for a change class, a driver safety class, and you must also do a TRAS, which is an evaluation to see what other conditions you may need. If they assess further conditions, you must fulfill those conditions, whatever they may be. I don't know. No drugs, no alcohol, and 10 hours of community service. You will also undergo random urinalysis. Is this how you understand the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will make it sweeter for you. If you do everything well, I'll take you off in half the time. But that means no racing, don't test positive, and most importantly, be nice to everybody.
I don't do drinks. I don't do drugs. I don't do nothing.
Be nice to your probation officer because they have your life in their hands. They can either, give you a good time or make your life miserable. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses, testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change this or undo this. Is this what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead to the offense of racing on a highway?
Guilty.
I will not find you guilty. I will withhold that. Like I said, do well, we'll reward you. If you don't do well, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. I will put you in jail. We're going to have a hearing to see whether you violated this probation. If you did, you're looking at 180 days. Do you have any questions?
Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you, Mr. Bell. Thank you. Okay.
And the state is going to do baby DA school, whatever week they're going to do it. But I would strongly suggest not having a trial that week because it'll be chaos.
Right, it'll be from the 12th.
Yeah, and the DA's office is asked us not, hey, we need to do the paperwork, please.
Oh, then we can do like the 8th.
Yeah.
So the 8th or the
By
9th.
then.
Huh?
The 8th or the 9th.
The 9th, yeah.
They'll leave the 10th.
12th.
Yes, we leave on the 12th,
Okay. Sorry.
so Sunday.
So yeah, we can do 8 and then that'll give us 2 days, or that'll give us 3 days, 8, 9, and 10.
Can we do the 8th, please?
I'll bring
So
sandwiches.
the 8th hit and then the 9th.
Yeah,
Okay, done.
I like to steak judge.
I know, it looks like he may be in custody. I don't know, depending on.
Well, hey, it's all the easier to find him if he is in felony court.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I think his aberrant behavior is more mental health than drug use. I mean, there's large overlap, but
Did you reach out to the mental health unit?
the problem is my case is getting dragged behind the felony. So it's just, they're all out of the same transaction.
Really quick. Are we doing?
Are you ready?
Yes, I'll take it. It's just for him.
Mr. Harrison?
Yeah, it's easy.
They make real ones.
Where's Michael? Did he leave?
He's covering a motion to suppress your warrant.
Um,
He's not gonna be coming back, Judge. Do you need him?
Well, I wanted to see what his position as far as conditions on the probation were, does he, as far as conditions about whether going to being allowed to go back to the stadium,
Being allowed to go into where?
because I'll tell you, what is the last name again?
Justin Harrison?
Harrison, that's right. So Harrison, typically when we have a theft case and we put someone on deferred, we prohibit them from having any contact with wherever that theft occurred. So if it were a Macy's or a Walmart, we do a theft, we do the probation, and as part of the condition of the theft, we order you not to go back. So you got to understand that I'm going to order you not to go back to this place. You're not allowed to go back. If you go back, I'm going to put you in jail. There's serious consequences. You
To
realize
that
that?
store, correct, Your Honor?
Yes.
To that specific store, correct?
No, to the
stadium?
stadium. I don't want him to go back. I don't want there to be another theft there. That's, you're lucky enough to get it deferred as it is. I'll tell you, the DA's office wanted you to do 30 days in jail. Your lawyer you're lucky to be walking out of here because your lawyer, you can't continue to pick up cases and expected results. You're now working your third theft case. What do you want? At some point, they're going to hit you with a felony.
I don't want that to happen. Thank you.
So, I'm a firm believer that everybody deserves a chance. You've never gotten a chance to do probation. I will give you the opportunity, but it's not going to happen again. How old are you now?
47.
You're 47. If you haven't gotten a hold of life and what you can and can't do at 47, perhaps you don't deserve probation. You know what I mean? Really, you're old enough. You probably have the means. You're not like a 16-year-old kid going to take beer or food or clothes to clothe your children. You're charged with theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys do not have an agreement with the state. You're asking to come to me to punish you. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Understand that you give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine the accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Now, you're asking me to put you on a deferred. I will. I'm going to make it a 2-year deferred. But what I will do is if you do well, as a reward, we'll take you off early. You will be required to do a thinking for a change class. You will be required to do an anti-theft class. So restitution has been paid, or did they not get?
That's been taken care of, Judge. They recovered the merchandise.
They did recover all the merchandise. They didn't get anything, or all the merchandise they were able to recover it back. Okay. So I'm going to sentence you to 180 days. I will suspend that and put you on a deferred for 2 years. Like I said, don't pick up any new cases, no drugs, no alcohol. All I want you to do are these classes and to learn something, right? I'm not going to put any community service because there's just no need. A $100 donation one time to Crime Stoppers. This is important because like I said, if you have 2 thefts on your record, a third, you're looking at a felony offense, years instead of days. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you violate this probation in any way, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to put you in jail. I'll bring you back out in orange and we will have a discussion as to whether you violated this probation. If you did, then you're looking at 180 days in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'll send you to the probation. Just do well.
Yes,
Be
sir.
nice to everybody. That's all we're asking for. And don't be a danger to the community. All right.
Thank you for giving me the
Okay.
opportunity to better myself.
I think you'll do well. Just reward us and be nice. That's all we're asking. All right, good luck.
Contact with what store?
Yeah, with, is it,
Stadium, Minute Maid?
yeah, no contact with Minute Maid Stadium. You know, and I gotta say, before you even go, because this is only for 2 years for now, right? And if you do well, we'll cut you loose in a year, and then after that, you'll have access. But when you get arrested for an offense at a stadium, they may, in and of itself, bar you from going back to that stadium. And I don't know if they have or not, because you have a license to go there, right? They can always revoke it, right? You don't have, unfettered access to them. They can tell you, hey, we don't want you back here ever again. So before you go back, I would somehow check to see if you're able to go back after this is done.
Yes, sir.
All right? Okay, good luck, guys.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, yes.
Judge, when do we do this?